You're listening to a WNYO original podcast.
Hello, this is Rune to Rune from Tales of Tal'Tayyib. If you like our content and would like to see more, why don't you like and comment on this video? And don't forget to subscribe to WNYO. Enjoy the episode.
The Tales of Tal'Tayyib, a world in delicate balance, where the gods have sealed themselves away from their mortal creations to protect them. Protection from what? From the other gods that exist, who stray from benevolence into chaos and ruin. These betrayer gods are always planning, always scheming on how to return to power and to return to the mortal plane to lay dominion. Until they can do so, they send their minions in their stead to wreak havoc and bring mayhem to mortal life. Listen as a group of would-be heroes learn about the world they live in and what they do to help maintain such balance. What does this tale have in store? Welcome back to the Tales of Tal'Tayyib. Where we last left off, the party was in the capital city of Justitia, in the Empire of Eustace. They had recently finished a job being guards on a caravan for a noblewoman who is on her way back from a diplomatic mission in Raxium. The party made its way back to the capital city upon having warning of potential trouble on the way back. When they entered the city, everything seemed fine until they got to the Cloudtop district, which is when a group of assassins and bandits managed to disable the caravan and make an attempt on the noblewoman Valine's life. The attempt failed due to a faithful handmaiden who was dressed as a body double. And the party suffered a couple losses in the form of all of their comrades who were also guards in the caravan. Yeah. Okay, more than a couple.
It was like half the caravan.
The entire fucking caravan.
Aside from our group.
I pulled an Infinity War. Okay, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Random my ass.
But besides the point, the party managed to fend off the band of assassins and escort Valine back to the royal palace in the center of the town. They then had an audience with the Empress Corinth and the rest of the High Council. The party was then asked what they wanted their group to be known as. And upon some deliberation, they came up with the name Motley Crue.
Can we tag with that?
They then proceeded to get paid for their job as caravan guards and were sent off on their way to enjoy festivities at the Drunken Dragon. And this is where we pick up.
Alright, so
Tivel, you're already 2 drinks in.
I'm working on my second slowly. After chugging that first one that I needed. So Tivel is sitting at a table, having set aside Maria's share, waiting for everyone else to come inside.
After seeing that dragon
hunting?
I'm just gonna go inside now.
Oh, I want to go dragon hunting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside. I'll probably just
Shall
sit next to T-Vel for right now.
I hand you the other ale.
Take a couple swigs of it.
Dragon hunting.
Okay, what do you want to do to attempt to hunt this dragon?
Sniff the air.
I can't. Do I have a good sense of smell like that? I don't even know.
If Rune
Are you
can do it
trying
with
to
books,
smell the dragon?
I didn't even know what it smelled like. Are we still next to like the building, like the sign?
You are standing outside the front of the tavern.
Okay, where was the sign where we found the dragon in the first place?
Directly over the door.
Oh.
Do you think it crawled up onto the
Is there
roof?
a way can I crawl up the building?
Would you like to attempt to scale the side
I'm
of
a
the
Dexy
building
monk. Let's do it.
in the middle of the Cloud Top district?
You get arrested.
Is there an alley?
You are neon blue.
If you get arrested,
Please remember
I'm
this.
not saving you.
I
And
want to do this.
you're also-
I want to go find it.
No stealth power. None.
And do
You
it.
stick out like a sore thumb.
My
Not even
stealth is
there.
+4.
I'm inside with my 6.
I don't care that I'm blue. I have a +4.
Do you want to attempt
be
to
wired.
scale the side of the building?
Can I do it stealthily?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
That's a
So
no.
what do I need to roll?
So, you are attempting to scale the side of this building.
Yeah.
How are you climbing up the side of the building? It is worked stone.
So not really anywhere I could really grab.
Parkour.
Really?
Just go inside. Oh my god, leave it alone.
Go in the alley and just.
There is no
literally parkour.
alley.
Oh. Start stacking barrels.
Grab my rope and try to hook it to the top of the building.
Could you do that with water whip?
Yeet yourself onto the roof.
No.
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 Say, I don't think you would.
Come in the tavern. Holy shit.
We'll come across it eventually. Who knows? It'll probably appear somewhere else in the world.
I wanted to roll.
No. No.
We're copyrighted.
Not allowed.
All right, I'll just go inside and I'll be like, guys, I want to go find it. I want to go find the dragon.
Would you like your payment first?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Shola just sits down, takes
I
the,
give
probably
you,
the glass
I give
of
you
water.
one of the water.
I'm like, okay, here I am with my water, and just go. I don't even know if Mike picked that up, but it's fine.
Deep into my spell book, I just kind of walk by the bartender. 1 cup of green tea, please. And I go to sit by everyone else.
Yes, for green
I'll
tea
give you the
last
other water that I
episode.
got.
Yes.
The bartender, who's a big, burly dragonborn, black scales.
Shaped like a dad. In my opinion.
Yeah, slightly bigger gut. Certainly, he says to Rune, and then he starts like trying to make some hot water, like putting the kettle over the fire. Anything else you guys wish to be doing?
Rune sits down next to Frederick and takes out the scroll of disguise self that he got and gives it to him. I don't think this would be much of use to me. So, take it.
Oh, okay. This is what?
That's the disguise self scroll.
Okay, I've never really seen that spell before, so I see what I can do with it.
So, money.
Didn't you say we had 582?
528.
That one.
That's what we have.
Yeah, that's what we have because we have Maria's share separate.
Do we want to subtract? Do we want to give 60 as a party? 60
I was
platinum for a party. And
thinking to put
me get a
128 of it in the party's fund, and then we each take 100 platinum, which is rather considerable.
You said 128 of it in the party fund?
128.
Or 100 of it?
128, and then the
Oh.
400 we split between the 4 of us.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
So each of us
So,
get 100 platinum.
Or 1,000 gold.
I already have 200 gold, 211 on my sheet, so I don't need to put more on there.
You always need more gold.
100.
I started out with gold.
8 math. We
I
have.
have more.
Wow.
Rune shoves the coin purse into one of
3,080.
his inner pockets.
Rune's gonna be broke.
Yeah, very soon.
Take like.
If you blow through 100 platinum,
Very easy for a wizard.
We have 3,080 in the party fund. 3,080 gold in the party fund.
That's a lot of money.
Woo! I mean, like, some of that was from a wyvern.
What time of day is
true.
it at this point?
It's
Rude
early afternoon.
All right. Now that's taken care of. We should get our rooms, put our things away, and I'd like to do a bit of shopping.
Okay.
Yes, it
Sounds
it
good.
does sound nice.
What is shovel name?
If we're going to be in the high market, I don't think I should be in traveler's clothes much longer.
Yes. You and Rune.
What's wrong with what I'm wearing?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just
Perhaps
that
an actual cloak.
This was a gift from a friend.
It
And
sticks
I'm not
out
saying
a bit.
get rid of it. I'm saying for the time being,
yes.
or something a bit nicer.
That's why we are in this district.
By other
We
people's
don't want to
standards, nicer.
stick out that much. Yes, we have
No,
Asmar
no,
with
no.
your wings, and we have me as a sea person.
Don't draw attention.
I'm not drawing
6'5".
attention. I'm just talking.
You are so tall. You attract all of them.
I'm blue.
Slouch down in my seat.
A friend has
Fine,
arrived.
I shall get new clothes.
But audience doesn't know that.
These strange door sounds signify the arrival of a friend.
Oh, okay.
Should be edited out later.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm giant blue person, and at
So
least I
I
have
will,
refined color.
as I said to the bartender earlier that we wanted rooms, I'll go get that squared away. And
4 room.
I was thinking
Rooms for
two.
Rune.
Ooh.
Guys' room, girls' room.
Okay.
$7 money. I'm used to being broke.
We
Also,
are
this is
broke,
gonna be
though.
expensive.
Each room is a gold for the night.
Yeah, we should
Um,
do. We should do. Guys
How long do we
room,
intend to
girls room.
stay?
I don't have no idea. We could just
No
kinda-
idea right now. We can just pay per night and go from there, right?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll pay by night.
Unless there's a discount for the longer we stay.
Right, unless there's a discount. Then I will stay for a whole week.
Let's do by night.
It'll be
but,
Disney World.
I'm gonna take it out of the party fund. So, and 2 gold for that, right?
Yep.
2 gold for 2 rooms.
Or you just take the 2 gold out of the party fund.
Yeah.
Cool.
And how much was it for the drinks?
I'll.
9 of those.
How much do you plan on drinking here?
I was just having
Not
a
much.
big one and then
think I
the
was
one
just
round
gonna
while we
drink the
divvied up
wine.
money, and then I was gonna put stuff away and go shopping.
3 silver.
Okay.
And I'll cover that.
You do get your tea, by the way, Rue.
Thank you very much.
You had to do that while I was taking a sip of coffee. God.
Yeah, if we have our rooms, I'm just gonna.
So go put things away.
Yeah.
He asks you if you want to just open a charge.
I'll say yes.
That's
for
a
that- for
very
right
good
now.
idea. So we can subtract how much we have from
Yeah.
that later
Later.
You got it.
when we leave. We can just make sure our charge is closed.
So for what they do for a
Sure.
charge is you give them 25 gold,
Okay.
and then once you're done with your staying and or other
We
festivities,
get back.
you get whatever you get back.
Cool. Math.
Beautiful.
25 gold. That means
80
for 2
minus
rooms,
25. 55? 55.
Yeah, 55. As a math major isn't looking. Still isn't looking.
Yeah.
I'm an art major. What do you want from me? I can't math.
Especially reverse math.
Reverse math.
Putting things away.
Arch
If I can
enemy.
find a little hiding place in the room, I'm hiding my second loaf of bread.
I'm
These are almost fully furnished bedrooms.
Hiding it.
I'm taking some of my platinum and I'm putting it in a separate bag, and then I'm just gonna be writing on a piece of paper for stuff.
Alrighty.
Those dumb
I will
hold
make
on to
note.
everything.
All of my money, all of my personal money is being kept in a separate pouch in the bag of holding.
Yeah. I assumed as much.
Because I've dealt with the pickpockets. I've been the pickpocket.
Shella, you said you're gonna keep all your money on you because you're dumb. You would know that that's not a smart idea.
Yeah.
You're royalty. You know just a little bit is too much for money.
True.
Rune keeps all of his money on him.
Because
Tucked within the layers of his cloak.
you're
10
gonna go
different
to
little pouches.
a magic
No,
shop and
it's all
say,
in-
"Take my money," and then peg them with coins.
In your
Take my
pockets and everything
platinum.
else.
If I didn't have a bag of holding, I'd be doing that where there's like a little pouch of money in the toe of my boot.
Platinum.
There's some like
Different pouches all over the
down
body.
my pants. There's like the modest one on my belt. But no, since I have the bag of holding, it's all in there.
All right.
And then I need to go shopping.
Yeah,
Are you heading out now?
More coloring.
These
No.
traveling clothes have seen
No more
more
coloring.
than their fair share.
Shell's gonna be serious for a minute.
I'm actually gonna talk to the bartender.
Yeah.
Where is the closest postal office?
Postal office. Well, you can always go to the law house. They process most of the mail there. But we do offer postal services if you need it.
Okay, cool.
Like we have couriers on site.
Could you send a package out for me?
Yes. Where's it going?
There's the pop I needed in my back. Oh, that felt good.
Try and remember actual names of places.
Hefty pop.
It's going to Ebria.
Ebria. That's a far journey.
Yes, much so. Not there.
All right. Do you have the package ready, or
Yeah.
do you mind?
Yeah, go for it.
How much does it weigh?
30 platinum worth of coins.
Oh, so it's just a little pouch.
Well, I wouldn't have it like in a pouch kind of thing. Well, no, I'd probably have it in a pouch and I have like a letter like attached to it.
Okay. So a small rucksack.
Yeah, it's a little rucksack.
From here to Ebria, that
No, nothing.
distance. About 30 gold.
30 gold? Okay. Here is... just give him... Get rid of some of my actual gold, so I'll give him 30 gold. Just like... So here's the charges for that, and here's an extra 2 gold for doing this as a tip. Thank you.
Much obliged.
Take my money.
32, so... Awesome.
Just message me later the details.
Yeah. About what the layer sales and everything.
Yeah.
Secrets and
Yeah.
sacrets.
Oh no.
For people you haven't know.
Who
you
it's
don't
going
know.
to, what it says. We don't know.
Oh no.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
I'm going clothes shopping. If anyone cares to join, the invitation is open.
You
Pours
should drag
my-
Rune with you.
Rune takes his
I say very pointedly, looking at Rune.
cup of tea, takes out his travel cup,
His travel cup of tea.
The monkey has to buy.
and pours the tea into the
Your
travel
tea.
cup, and takes it with him. I am ready to go, Tiva.
Right. And then just stepping out, kind of look around, see what there is. Probably the first clothing shop I see I'll go into.
First clothing shop?
Yeah.
Are you looking specifically for well-made clothes or moderate dress?
Nice looking clothes.
Okay.
Trying to blend in and not be stopped, questioned, or mugged.
Like Freddy.
Okay. So the type of clothing that would make you fit in the Cloudtop district.
Yes.
Okay.
I have an outfit in mind.
Easily enough, you can find like a lot of the majority of the clothing shops here in the high market are like for the aristocratic upper class, to where there is more money involved. Things do look nicer. And of course, there are tiers within each branch. So there's like very, very high-end stuff. Yeah. And then there's like the low-end stuff that's here is about the equivalent of the high-end stuff in the low market.
I think the best way to describe of what you're looking for is the clearance sale knockoff brands of
More or
the
less.
good stuff.
Do you want me to just describe to you the outfit that I have in mind?
Sure.
What I'm essentially looking for, because like modest, clearly working class, but high enough that I belong in this part of town. So like nice white shirt, vest and matching pants.
You could find that easily enough. Just give me an investigation check to see how long it takes.
Like waistcoat kind of
Yeah.
vest. Looking nice. Looking
Anyone
nice.
else looking for anything?
Crit roll die for shopping episode. Oh, 19. Investigation +1. Dirty 20.
You roll best of shopping.
I mean, you walk out of the Drunken Dragon and you see the high market before you, and you just stop the first person you see. Do you know any good clothing stores nearby? And he just points you out and gives you specific directions. And you just
I need it.
walk your way there and...
I've been on the road about, 3 months? I don't know.
It's been a couple months.
Need some clothes.
And so you manage to find a nice stand in front of you. It's not like a permanent shop. It's just one of the street vendors that like is associated with one of the standing shops.
Pack light and look grubby. You don't get mugged.
So you find what you're looking for. The total is about gold and 5 silver.
Rip my page. Get that, I need it.
I guess Rune looks for a new cloak while he's there.
And then once I have my clothes, I want to go to the... Ooh, burps. I'm full of coffee burps. Oh, God. I want to go to the bathhouse that the bartender told me about.
Okay. Depending on what you want, there is a like big public bath, then there are small private baths.
I'll spring for a private one. I don't like people.
That's a gold per hour.
An hour's
How
fine.
long, or how much would it to get the new cloak? Like a full...
Are you looking for a traveling cloak? Are you looking for a like fine made cloak?
And I'm rewriting my
Yeah,
inventory.
they told me I
'cause my
needed to
paper
pick
is-
something nice, so I'm
Okay.
going to get the fine made cloak
Okay.
and pants because I don't wear a shirt.
You have the money for it.
I would say that you could easily find a pair of wizard robes.
Okay.
Should you look for it?
How much does it cost?
A real boy.
So like not too pricey, but well made robes and a cloak would probably put you back 5 gold.
Okay. If I can, I prefer it to be like maybe black with gold trim.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Flavor can be up to you.
Being a snazzy
Freddie, Shella.
Okay, I don't know what else I had planned.
I don't
for
know what I'm
today.
doing. I honestly don't because I'd probably just be like, I don't know.
I said I'm going clothes shopping. Would you be interested in clothes shopping?
I might go. I
Wow.
might just just wander around the market, see if there's anything that catches my eye walking through there. Kind
I
of
think I'll probably just go with Freddy then.
see if there's anything that catches my eye. I don't think
Yeah.
What are you looking for? There is almost anything and everything here.
What are we looking for?
Oh, I don't know. It's something unique would be a good word to say.
Yeah.
On my 100.
You see another Triton.
Doing math.
Please! Please!
Highly doubt it.
We're never finding another train around here. We're probably staring at me and just like looking at you like, why are you hanging out with her? What the shit?
People asking me that?
No, like looking at you with that look of like that.
Oh.
Like, hello?
So, sorry, was there anything specific you were looking for?
No, nothing in
Unique thing.
specific.
You
Just
were
like,
looking for another
just kind of just walking around and seeing like any interesting trinkets and baubles that people are selling. See if there's
I was
anything.
also definitely keeping your eye out for the
interesting.
dragon still.
No.
We're never gonna find him.
Well, may show up eventually at some point, but not around here. I feel
Yeah.
probably lives at the tavern somewhere.
I mean, the market is full of a lot of different unique things. It's kind of like rummaging through a vendor square at a con. There is a lot of different things. Quite a few of them are fairly unique. It's just, what are you going to stop and look at?
No, all I can think of is going to find a plushie.
Do you want to find like some sort of plushy type thing that they sell here?
Shellis does weird things like that because I don't really need anything right now. But
don't.
it'd be fun to go look around. See if I can find anything.
If I wanted to,
swell.
I would spend money on getting myself some health potions, but I'm good.
Yeah, right. I have one.
Yeah,
One.
I don't have
Yeah.
any.
I have
I-
one.
You at least as long as you three have one, good. I've got none.
You should have.
More than that.
I haven't been
I
carrying
have one.
one. Maybe we should stock up on you guys a bit more. Health
Yeah,
potions.
maybe we should get a health potion on the way, but I'm still looking for a plushie.
So you're actually
probably fine.
looking for like
Plushy
some
type
form of a like stuffed animal or a doll.
Yeah. I take you on random adventures.
It's all good.
Oh, I like
Do you need any more coloring books? Is the other one full yet? Or
No,
No?
definitely not. We haven't
Do you
had
need
time. We watched everyone die yesterday.
do you think there's more colors you could find around here than you have already?
I have a lot. I have a good set of colors.
You can find a stand that is like specifically designed for like selling things for kids. That
This is one for
everything just slightly brighter, and like you know,
I'm bright.
as soon as you wash it, it's gonna like look like crap. It's like one of those stores.
Oh,
It's only for kids because kids will just keep it and just never play with it again after like a week.
It's a parent trap. That's what it is.
Yep.
yeah,
But would Shella know that?
Probably not.
yeah.
But Freddy knows this.
Yeah.
Like I'm just kind of like my eyes kind of light up, like, and you would visibly see this. Like Shella's eyes would just light up and be like,
We can go look at it if you find something that you catches your eye. We can go look at them.
okay.
It
Let's
charges
go
off
be
towards it.
Random Shella.
All right. So inside there are a couple of different like stuffed beasts and animals.
Is there a dragon?
No.
Want just a plush dragon.
Yeah. That's specifically what I was looking for.
There's a stuffed owlbear. There's stuffed deer.
I'm trying to think. When you describe stuffed, all I can think there's a difference between stuffed and plush. That's what.
Is
so
it
I'm
a
thinking.
plushie
or
or
is it-
taxidermy?
Yeah, is it taxidermy?
It's a plushie.
Okay, because
Yeah, no,
you say
I'm
stuffed, I'm
like-
like, are these taxidermied
That's why I
animals
was
right now?
kind of
that
like,
they're selling?
terrifying. I do not want
like,
that.
I feel like I-
Taxidermied owlbear.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why this is the
You
children's
can't
store,
carry that
but
one
okay.
around.
No.
That would be fucking weird.
The only other thing I could think of is Shella looking for like something that kind of reminds her of home.
Stuffed fish.
Honestly.
or
A real
something.
fish?
No.
A pet fish.
The range of health potions. It's common, regular, major, greater, superior, right?
Common and regular, the same.
Real plushie.
So there's minor, major, greater, superior.
Andrew, I love how you get pulled on random shell
Minor,
adventures.
major, greater, superior. Just
It's
four.
fun. Makes it all fun.
Treasure
So
Blonders.
we'll get it
He
hard.
doesn't do much of his own. Well, do you see anything in here that catches your eye?
Kind of looking around, but I didn't see anything that either is a dragon or reminds me of home. I'm not really interested.
I mean, there's a shark.
Do not. The song is not.
No, I wasn't even thinking of that song, but okay.
Oh, the parent just cringed so hard.
Because
Would you like the
Jackson-
plushy shark?
Yes.
Okay, it's a gold piece.
Okay, I'm buying it.
That's
Also,
a
though,
ripoff.
Jackson sings it. He sang it when we were watching Dinosaurs, and we sang the shark song.
It's a feel-good song for my family.
So
Sorry.
you now have a
Gold piece.
plushy shark that's about the size of a toaster oven for
As long as it doesn't go the way of the toaster.
Toaster oven.
Why is that the frame of reference?
Okay, now I can think. All I can think of is the shark going the way of the toaster, like in my house, and being destroyed by a sledgehammer in the garage.
I mean, I was about to hold up my water bottle and say this size, but our listeners won't know that because they don't know the size of my water bottle.
It's like a foot long.
Just say it's like a foot-long plushy shark.
So it was a
Holy
$5 foot long.
Also, that is much smaller than a toaster oven.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's bigger than the toaster we destroyed.
That's a small toaster.
That's a toaster, not a toaster oven. A toaster oven, you put things in. A toaster has the slots.
Yeah.
There's a difference. I make pierogies in a toaster oven. I make crumpets in a toaster. Yes, I eat crumpets. They're delicious.
All right,
cover them
continuing
in
on.
butter.
Let's get out of the way. My dad hit a toaster with a sledgehammer.
Trader
Yeah.
Joe's.
All right,
Trader Joe's makes
So.
crumpets, and they're delicious.
you buy your plushy shark. Freddie, you know for a fact she's getting ripped off.
Yeah.
Do you tell her?
Lessons learned in life are better from experience
lesson
than
to
through being told what's good and what's wrong.
Wow. Percival
Alrighty.
DeRollo just joined the table. There's a lesson to be learned here.
Yes, there's a lesson to be learned, and they will learn it in the future.
Did
when
VeggieTales
things
just
back-
join the table?
Get your biblical bullshit out of my D&D. This is Satan worship and nothing else.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So we have
Sorry.
T-Vel and Rune in one group and Shella and Freddie in the other.
Yup.
Is there any plan beyond what you guys are doing? Because I'm at about this time you both groups have finished their shopping escapade for the current time.
done
hasn't
with the
gone and
bathhouse?
bought paper yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the bathhouse.
I went to
Never
go
mind.
take a bath.
Rune, did you
Simon
go to the
hasn't
bathhouse
bought
with
in
Tori?
any of his magic-
Sorry,
No.
Shella?
T-Vel.
Wait, what did you say?
I thought you loved me.
What did you say?
At least I didn't call you the dog.
My mother does that. She will call Cameron Merlin. It's amazing.
Rune, did you
'Cause
go
they're
with
basically the
T-Vel to the bathhouse?
No.
Mom's called
No.
me Roxy.
Rune
And
was
Ari.
in search of a magic shop.
A magical emporium.
Yes.
Magic Emporium.
Do you want to meet up with Freddie and Shella to see if they want to come with you, or are you just going to go?
I was gonna go myself.
I mean, we could
If
probably run
they
into
meet me there, they meet me there.
We'd probably end up running into a
Can
magic
I
shop.
retcon
eventually.
and just say, like, meet at the Flatulent Elf whenever we're done with shopping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all kind of knew that you
Yeah,
wanted to go.
'cause
Like,
let's
some,
go
that
see
some of the
that.
party wanted to go
I
to the
think that's
flash.
funny about
I
us.
have
Had
an
there.
hour. I'm taking
So-
a bath. I'm washing my hair.
You bathe, and then we somehow end up at the magic shop. Mostly just kind of
Shave
wandering
the
around.
sides back up. Make it look nice. Oh yeah, oh god, my undercut's looking scruffy after 3 months on the road, isn't it? And whoever's car horn just went off, could you not?
Truck horn.
I don't care. like shave up my undercut again, wash my hair, pamper. I want to smell good.
So, Rune, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
17.
17?
Yep.
On the topic
Right.
of shaving undercuts, I need a haircut soon.
Um,
Touching my ears, and I don't like it. Probably like next week or finals week, clean it up before I go home.
with that, you ask around,
Date the episodes.
and
Just dating episodes, thinking about my haircut.
you hear about a magical shop that's run by a husband and wife. The shop doesn't really have per se a name, but you know that the names of the two are Lilith and Lucius.
I like Lola.
Heavy Slytherin vibes.
Are
It's
they,
a pretty name.
does the person tell me how to get there? Or?
It's on the other side of the High Market. Heading back towards the Low Market. It's one of the first magical shops when you enter the Cloud Top District.
Rune will most likely press on by himself. He's kind of determined.
Yeah. If we run into, we'll run into, but right now we're just kind of wandering through the High Market.
But will you recognize me in finer clothing?
Probably. Oh,
Yes.
matters how many tall Asmars there
But
are.
it,
Are you 6'3" or 6'5"?
6'3".
Okay.
6'3". We can probably-
Because one of them is 6'3", one of them is 6'5".
And also, you're probably having your hood up and making it so you look inconspicuous.
Yep.
So we
Which
would
is
just
very
look for the person
conspicuous.
who's trying to keep themselves looking inconspicuous.
and
it's
therefore
like,
being very
That's that.
conspicuous.
It's that one, the 6'3" one. He's wearing a new robe, though. Might not be him. We'll see. We'll follow him for a bit. Watch him go into the magic shop and see him.
So, Freddie, Shella, anything you guys want to do?
We're just kind of wandering around, I thought.
Yeah, just say we might just.
Wander around, then wander the elf.
Yeah, probably just.
Kind of on our way there.
Yeah.
All right, you didn't want to see any other
Oh,
magic shop, general
and I want
store.
to get potions.
Yeah, you might want to pick up. We might want to pick up some
If
potions
I
for
could pick
everyone.
up a couple health potions.
Okay. You ask around and you get told about the same magical shop as Rune.
Okay.
Yay!
I watched Jared's eyes just widen like a quick sec.
Jared's I
was
just
gonna
writing
worry
like,
about
Is there
okay,
only one magic shop in the Cloud Top District?
right?
I just wasn't worrying about potions until later.
But I still
Until we
wanna
actually
get
got into
some.
like when we needed
Can I
them.
head there?
Before we leave
Yes.
Can I head to that shop? So I can get them now because I don't want to forget about them. Because I will forget.
I'll say that you, Rune, would probably get there first. It's a cobblestone building with some wood working on the windows and door frame. Nice dark mahogany. And as you enter the store, there's just barely a scent that wafts. It's very pleasant.
Okay.
Cookies?
It is not cookies.
It's brownies.
I'm gonna look around.
Yes,
It's
Andrew.
a baked good.
I'm gonna look around at
It's like the
the
open
windows,
houses
whatever I see.
at actual houses.
This magical shop has just about anything you could imagine.
This is Rune's Disney World.
This is where Rune's gonna.
It has
all his
a
money's gonna go
section
bye-bye.
where there are many different weapons lined up across the wall. They have another section where it's a shelf with scrolls.
Go by Rune's Scepter.
They have a couple things that are on display.
Got a better looking trident. Get a shiny one.
Specifically, there is a almost brass and ruby encrusted shield.
Ruin would be focusing on seeing if there was any wands or staffs, probably first, because he feels like his magic's been lacking lately.
You can definitely find an area where, like, it's not as big of an area, but there is an area where they do have arcane focuses.
Okay. What do I see in the staff and kind of wand department?
Well, there is an assortment of different wands, made of different types of wood, carved differently. Some have like different types of gems inside it. Then there are a couple of different staffs, all the way from ranging of a stick of wood to ornately crafted staffs.
Any of them resonate arcane aura?
I'm not
specifically looking for something to augment my spell casting.
okay. So not less of an arcane focus.
Not
and
an
more
arcane
something else.
focus, an actual magic item itself.
Okay. Do you use detect magic?
I do not have detect magic.
Okay.
So I'm just purely looking at my own arcane knowledge.
Okay. I mean, there are definitely some that look more grandiose than others. But you don't know if that's because they're innately imbued with magic or just because they're more well made. It's at this point that a like dark, like purpley red tiefling walks over to you that is behind the counter. Thin frame, about middle-aged. A beard slightly on his chin that goes down into a braid.
Hello, I'm Run Torun. I was looking for something to augment my casting.
Augment your casting.
Yes, I feel like I have been lacking lately.
We all get that every once in a while.
Are you a caster as well?
I am. My name is Lucius. Lucius of Wit.
It's nice to meet you.
He lets you know that he does have some staffs that are more magical than others. I'm looking for my magic item chart right now.
What do you mean you didn't have this whole shop prepped for us?
I don't think DM expected us to go this far.
I just wanted my bath.
140. There we go. Got it.
That's sure.
So you are looking for a wand or staff? Do you have anything in particular that you are looking for, or
Just
Just
something
looking.
to help boost my capabilities. But I will take a look at anything you have.
well, feel free to look around. We have a lot of things that are already magical. Well, we have some things that we can enchant, and we have some other things that You look like you are not from here.
No,
Are you a traveler?
yes, you could say that.
I have many travelers that come in here looking for health potions. Is that something you would be interested in?
Eventually, yes. But to be honest, I'm trying to impress the Archmage.
Ah, the Archmage. Which one?
There on door.
There on door. Ah, I see. You are trying to be his understudy.
Eventually, yes.
All right. So you are a necromancer.
I look around the room.
No one's in. Well, we're not there.
Not here.
I know, I'm just looking around the room to
I think
see if
we
there's
fucking
anyone else.
noticed that he's a
And,
necromancer, guys.
You could say I deal in the magics of life and death, yes?
Would you be looking for a wand or staff to help you in that department?
Yes.
Well, let me see if I have something that will help
I
you.
don't think he has done anything. No, we wouldn't know. Neat. Metagaming.
I do not know if I have anything that will exactly be specifically helping you with your necromancy, but I do definitely have some wands and staffs available to me. What is your price range?
110 platinum pieces.
All right.
Never say how much you actually have.
So, we can leave this case alone. Coming over here, I do have a couple of wands, if any of them take your pleasing. This one is very common among wizards. It is the Wand of the War Mage.
How much
At
money does this
least
guy
that
have?
is it's commonly called.
Right. What is the other one?
I have a Wand of Lightning Bolts, a Wand of Enemy
I'm
Detection,
just made of coffee burps today. It's fine.
and a Wand of
It's the
Binding.
only reason I'm alive.
What does the wand of binding do?
All I can think of is bonding. No, I don't want to think
No.
about it now. Yeah, I know.
Don't ask me.
Wand of Binding. This wand has 7 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ashes and destroyed. While holding the wand, you can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast the following spells. Hold Monster or Hold Person. Hold Person costs 2 charges. Hold Monster costs 5 charges. While holding the wand, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and gain advantage on a saving throw you make to avoid being paralyzed or restrained. Or you can expend 1 charge and gain advantage on any check you make to escape a grapple.
And how expensive are those ones?
Right. It's a rare, so
Expensive. Rare.
Kiss your flat and goodbye.
Hi. Adios, all of Jared's men.
where is...
Because Rune's going to buy this item, and then Jared's going to find this item. For Rune. For me.
I'm 100% horrible.
This one is roughly... Okay. Find a magic item.
Why is there a single piece of dog fur inside of my protective sheet?
This is about 3,000.
This has never been to my house. Did I get it? No.
So after
I
my
know
price
that
range,
is slightly more than you were asking for, but
Say 3,000 gold.
well, we can go back slightly. If that is your prerogative.
For reference, 3,000 gold is the party fund.
Yeah.
yes,
It's 300 platinum, basically.
what is the cheapest of these options?
I have a wand of web. I have a wand of magic missiles.
That's a pea shooter. Just buy a BB gun.
BB gun.
And again, I do still have the wand of the war mage.
And what was that one?
The wand of the war mage. This is a wand that
You can rage.
How much is it?
I have variations of this one. You
Make
can
him
have one
a
that
barbarian.
is slightly
barbarian. It's a multi-class.
basically slightly gives you a higher chance of hitting your target or a very good chance of hitting your target.
I'm assuming the slightly is cheaper.
Slightly is cheaper.
So
About 600.
done.
So,
Listen, that man.
I need that wand. I need 150 gold pieces worth of paper and fine ink. And then going to need one of those scrolls.
Wonderful. Doesn't matter what.
all right.
Wizards typically
So,
don't haggle because they're afraid that things will be taken away.
so just so you know, the wand of the war mage,
Plus
you're
one, right?
plus one. While holding this wand, you get a bonus to spell attack rolls determined by the wand's rarity.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, you ignore half cover, which
Right.
you already have from spell sniper.
Yep. And you said the scrolls are pretty much anything.
They have a lot of different stuff. If you want to look at the
Why did the windows sound like that?
the staffs that he have, other than an arcane focus, he doesn't have any staffs that
Windows,
are
they scream.
made for wizards.
Nails on a chalkboard.
I'm gonna go to the scroll and see if he has one for the shield spell.
I accidentally scratched my thumbnail against
yeah,
the floor
he can
of the drawing studio
easily
the other
enough.
day. It was the worst
shield spell.
sensation.
And how much would that run?
What level?
First.
First level?
Yep.
Like 50 gold.
Okay. I'm done then. So I got 600 wand of more mage, 150 gold pieces of paper and fine ink, and that scroll of shield. I'm good. Then I shall leave.
Alrighty.
As you walk out, we walk in.
And like, as you are like counting out your money to pay for this, Freddy and Shella enter the room. Bum bum. Brah. So
Trying to find
So
your
we
mom
immediately
to
see
somewhere.
Rune, right?
yes,
Rune!
Yes.
Hi!
Hi.
I knew you'd be.
That was a good assumption. I am a wizard. This is a good place to guess that I would be.
Right.
and so the man who was helping you, who is like still checking you out. Lilith, dear, would you mind coming to the front? And a like white tiefling walks into the room. and is walks over to you two. Hello, my name is Lilith of Wit. How may I help you?
Hi. Do you sell? You probably do health potions.
Oh, we have plenty of health potions.
Oh, good. We may need some for when we go back out traveling.
What are you specifically looking for? We have the regular healing potions. We have some more powerful healing potions.
What do you got?
Shella, what do you think? What do you think everyone will need more of?
We have potions that have been come to know as minor, major, greater, and we even have 2 superior.
Should we go for maybe?
We just finished the batch of the superior healing potions last week.
Oh. So we could just go for some of the was it greater and major, or do some minor and greater if we wanted to, not too much. Don't want to break the bank, spend all of our money.
How much would it be for 3 graders?
3 greater healing potions. So let me see.
I want to get a perspective.
And then we can try haggling.
Haggling, or we can just
DSK.
go down to
For
minors.
potions of greater healing.
Yes.
That would be about 500 gold each.
500 gold each.
Okay.
So 1,500 gold.
How much would it be then for like a minor?
For a minor,
Just do a single, and then we can.
a minor healing potion is only 50 gold.
So it goes up by a 0 at the end. Sounds like.
Well, major is in between minor and greater.
Yeah, hence why. So 50, 500, 5,000.
No.
That doesn't make sense at all.
It's just adding on a 0 at the end?
No.
Yeah, no, that doesn't really sound right.
It's probably 100 for a
Because-
major.
A minor is 50, but a greater is 500.
Oh, and then the major.
Listen with your listening ears.
Yeah. Which one's between which one? Greater is in between, or is it?
How much would
Greater's
it be just for
after.
Minor,
regulars,
major,
then?
greater, superior.
For
Oh,
Like
greater's
just
in between.
regular
Okay.
healing potions.
For some reason,
that
I
is
thought-
the minor healing potion.
Oh, okay.
A major healing potion is roughly 100.
If you said 50 gold for each for the regular healing potion, I think I'm just gonna take 2.
2, so you want to spend
So-
100 gold?
2 minor healing potions, alright.
Yeah.
Easily enough.
I think that's all I'm gonna take though today.
Alright, your total is 100 gold.
And I am paying that in 3 seconds after I write it on my sheet.
I'm gonna look at.
And for you, fine sir.
Do you have? I'm gonna pull out, just kind of show her my rapier, and it's like, do you have any upgraded versions of this?
I'm not doing it. I can't.
So she takes you to the wall of weapons.
I'm definitely going to this wall to look.
Well, we certainly have a very wide range of weapons that we normally enchant. For a simple rapier, we already have some that are pre-enchanted, so you could just do a swap.
Oh, yeah.
So you can give us this, and then we will sell you this one at a discounted price.
Yeah, that sounds good. What type of enchantments do you have on your rapiers?
We have some rapiers that do elemental damage. We have made some enchanted rapiers that help you find your target and are slightly sharper. What are you looking for in mind? There are some more specific enchantments that are a bit pricier, but
It's hard to describe. I think really what I want is something where they can. I want to make sure that if I'm fighting someone, they're focused on me and decide not to want to just focus on someone else. I want to, like, anything, even if it's just does a bit more damage, just something that makes them think I'm more of a threat than someone else is.
That is very, very unique request.
Yeah.
Are we
Let
going to
me
be getting back to me anytime soon?
No.
Too much
We can say that. Let me see.
Even if it's
not
something that
cutting
does
that.
a bit more damage, so.
What is your price range?
Let's not try. I'm not trying to break the bank here at all. Just try not to go over. Well, what's the? What's more of a not too expensive, not too cheap price you have for item, weapon wise?
Well, we do have some weapons with simple enchantments that are easily enough. 100 gold, 200 gold. And then we have some weapons that are in the tens of thousands price range.
Let's try not to go over maybe. Let's see, I have to do math on set. It's because it's 1 platinum is 10, so.
Take the amount of platinum you add,
And
add a zero,
yeah.
and that's how much gold.
It's a lot of gold. Let's try not to go above 500.
500? So you're looking for uncommon items.
Yes.
Okay. So we do have some weapons that let you know if danger is around. We have some weapons that are sharper and can make you hit slightly better. I mean, they do have weapons that do elemental damage. For the for your price range, I'm sorry, that is all we have.
What do you have that maybe be a bit above, a bit more above that, if I can speak?
We do have some.
How much is a rare cost? Is a rare?
Rare is starting to be in the thousands.
Okay, I do not have the price range for that.
We
So.
don't have any money.
For that stuff, no, we don't.
think
but
we
in
have money.
In real life, well, in real like circumstances, we have a shit ton. But magic wise, we have none.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Rune. We don't have any magic money.
I'm just looking over
different
items. So continue.
Well, I might go for that. The one that does, you said, is a bit sharper and finds the target a bit better.
Yes. And she thumbs along the shelf. Are you still interested in a rapier or something else?
I prefer a rapier.
Right. And she reaches up, takes one down, and here you are.
Thank you.
So, with the exchange of your rapier and through this one, the price will be about 150 gold.
Okay. That sounds reasonable. And so I will, in this case, I'm going to just, I don't think I need anything else. Shell, is there anything else you find that you need here, or?
Nope.
No?
I spent a lot of money, and I really don't want to spend any more right now.
Farty elf, farty elf, farty elf, farty elf.
I want to go to the party elf. I want to know what happened.
You spend 20% of your make, 20% of your cut.
You haven't spent much.
I actually didn't dip into
a lot
the
more
platinum.
than 20% of your cut.
Okay, I didn't.
Sorry, a lot less than 20% of your
I
cut.
didn't dip into the platinum.
I
dipped into my
I
gold
did.
stash.
I have 30 less already.
DM question.
Yes.
Many, many sessions ago, it was a ring of protection that I had, right?
Ooh.
That we found on a body of Deathlock, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe?
It was either an amulet or a ring.
I think. Oh, it could have been.
It gave me a +1 to my AC.
It was something that we found out.
DM's
I think it's
wait.
an amulet.
I think, yeah.
Amulet
might
of
have been-
protection.
It might have been the amulet.
So that gives +1 to saving throws and
That'll be
AC.
what?
Have we been not factoring this in the entire time?
No, I
That'll
have.
be episode
But just making sure.
4. Yeah, you would have gotten that in episode 4 if we
I'm
wanted to
not
go
sure if
back
I
and check.
wrote that down in the notes.
I'm just saying later.
Well,
if
that's
we
when we
take a
brought
We'll
break,
the
say you
then
have
to
an amulet
find
of
it.
protection.
Okay.
+1 amulet of protection.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but
I
I
need to make the most of
somehow
notes more detailed over summer
not on my
for future reference.
sheet.
Alright, I will give her 15 platinum. Pay for this. And say, thank you for your service. It's 150 gold, so 15 platinum. Yeah. Down to 55.
All right, so you make your payments, and
Dice are being flung around.
so you make your
Sorry.
payments in exchange
sorry,
for
bud.
your goods.
Yeet a D6 it, Jared.
D8.
So you bought the +1 rapier.
It's a +1 rapier. All right.
You bought 2 minor healing potions, which are 2d4 plus 2. And then Jared, you bought Rune. You bought
Wand of
Wand
the
of the
War
War
Mage.
Mage.
150
150 gold pieces
worth
worth of paper and ink.
in the scroll
and-
of shield.
Scroll of shield.
Real quick, just so I can have it in my notes. What are the what do you roll for each of the levels of health potion?
Minor is 2d4 plus 2. Major is 4d4 plus 4. Greater is 8d4 plus 8. And then superior is 12d4 plus 12.
Cool.
It was gonna die if I didn't plug it in.
Right. So,
So,
between it.
Let's go have fun.
Party elf!
Gonna all meet up there then.
Yes.
So who would be getting to the flatulent elf first then? Their crew or
probably
me?
probably Tivel. Did you wait for those two or no?
No, I left. I'm going back to the
room.
to the rooms.
You've got a lot of writing to
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
We'll get him to
Alrighty.
come out with us eventually.
No, I'm not going to the fucking flatulent elf.
Whatever. I'm finding a fighting pit in this town if it kills me.
I'm going to scribe stuff into my book.
I'm like, Rune, you didn't
I
even
am
wait to
being
say
a
hi.
wizard.
Didn't even say goodbye.
Wizard is doing wizard
No,
stuff.
No, I am totally gung ho and determined right now.
You didn't even say goodbye to your best friend.
Nope.
So, Tivel.
After my bath, I put on my new clothes.
All right.
Keeping the old ones for when we hit the road again, but putting on my new shit.
DM's just like, okay.
You make your way towards the flatulent elf.
I'm ready to punch an elf.
You hear the sound of laughter and music in the distance.
Actually, as a note, I've put all of my weapons except my dagger into the bag of holding, because they're not on my back right now.
I'm assuming you have your dagger just on your waist.
Yeah,
Okay.
as a small sign of don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Right now, I essentially just want to be carrying my shoulder bag of holding, and have the dagger on my hip.
Alrighty. So you make your way to the flatulent elf, and the laughter and commotion as you get closer is just getting louder and louder. You see people of all races here. Halfling, gnome, half-orc, human, dwarf, couple half-elves. And then
I want to look from the outside before I go in.
a lot of laughter and commotion is happening, but everyone there is jovial.
Can I see it all? What's going on inside?
Um,
Through a window.
There's a pretty decent crowd outside. But peering through a window, you can see that there is some type of show going on.
I'll just wait outside for the others.
All right.
Yeah, so we're just going to be walking straight there. As
Um,
long as we know our way. Or
Freddie and Shella, I would say you get there after about 15 minutes of T-Val waiting.
All right. Oh, is the music also coming from inside the?
Yeah, the music is coming from inside the
Laughing out.
flatulent
Flatulent
elf.
So, when you arrive, then you would see T-Val standing outside in a fine white shirt, brown vest, matching brown pants, with the sides of her hair freshly shaven, and the long part of her hair that's usually about shoulder length and covers the left side of her face, braided back. So you can see the jagged scar that goes across her cheek, which she usually keeps covered.
Snazzy.
You look tough as shit.
Victorian butch.
All right, so you guys
That's
decide to
part
head
of my
in?
Google search history now, as I was trying to
Yes.
find reference images for this outfit.
All right.
Yes,
My
we're
Google
heading
search
into
history
the
contains
farty
the words
elf.
Victorian butch.
I know that's not the name, but I really like calling it that.
So you guys make your way to the inside of the flatulent elf. As you go in,
Was that a coffee?
you can see that there's a show going on up on a raised platform.
Because the DM steals an entire thing of coffee.
God.
There's a show going on where there is a high elf dressed in a not necessarily a full-on jester's costume, but in more of a comical attire. And he's being chased around the stage by 3 imps. And the imps are just making farting noises all around the elf, and he's just pretty distressed.
I wonder if this is actual acting or if this is just an actual elf just kind of getting tortured by imps.
Not sure I care.
I mean, I think T-Val is fine with this happening.
I'm really not sure I care which it is.
Or it should have gone too far.
But that
That's
explains
the way imps
the
be.
name. That really explains the name of the place. Flatulent elf for that reason, apparently.
True. Oh boy.
Just fart jokes, though.
I thought when they said show was going to be a little bit different.
And so it's like a general comedy show,
Right.
where it's all about picking on this elf.
This poor elf.
One elf.
Just an elf.
All right.
T-Val's probably very happy with those.
Just like this nondescript high elf, and these imps are just roasting this elf and doing a whole bunch of different things to him to make the crowd erupt with laughter.
Are there very racist elf jokes?
Yes.
I'm laughing at them. Almost fall on the floor laughing at elf jokes.
Just kind of sitting there confused because I don't understand the humor.
Which direction is the music coming from? Just kind of want to see what they got playing.
There is a small troop of bards in the corner.
Huh.
No one you recognize immediately.
Cool.
What is happening there?
Hand gestures and movements.
Dancing to fake D&D music. This is fine.
So you guys enjoy the show. There's drinks to be had. Fun all around. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah. Probably do dinner there.
Yeah.
Mark off a gold for the three of you.
Got it. Are you gonna do it from party fund, or are we going?
I don't think this would be a party
I can take a gold out of the party fund.
for each one of us.
It's just 1 gold for all of us, right?
I think it was.
1 gold for all 3 of you.
Oh, okay. 1 gold for all 3.
Not a gold each.
If it was a gold each, yeah.
This is less
Right.
expensive.
It's shitty bar food.
It's comedy house. Yeah.
This is one of the few buildings that has, there's a section of the city that's like the in-between zone between the low market and the high market, or between the Cloudtop district and the rest of the city. This is one of the few places that's open to both sides of the city.
Can I throw a small piece of food at the elf?
I mean, there comes a time where everyone's like throwing tomatoes at the elf.
I am throwing things at the
They
elf.
probably have like tomatoes on sale. Like, come on, buy your rotten tomatoes right here.
Buys the whole pallet, throws the whole.
There's a tomato stand in the place.
Yeets a bucket.
Just knocks him out cold with the bucket.
Do you want to throw a tomato at the elf?
Yes.
Do you want
Make an attack.
I am very much aiming for his face.
So this is
Dead.
I believe
it's a
in
throw.
you, dice.
Dex
Put the director's
proficiency.
belief in the
Dex
dice.
plus proficiency.
Because are you proficient in improvised weapons?
No.
Then no proficiency.
So just Dex.
Dice, I believe
Just
in you.
essentially a straight Dex roll.
Yeah.
You're aiming, so it's dex. Yeah, that hits. That looks like a hit.
See?
21.
Colin's belief of the
21.
dice always helps.
You like. He's like running around the stage trying to dodge all of the tomatoes, and you just peg him in the knee and get him to like his knee just bends slightly from the impact to the tomato, and like makes him kilter off balance, and he like staggers against the pillar, and that's when everyone just pelts him.
I just kneecapped an elf with a tomato. Woo! Highlight of my day.
Do you want to try throwing a tomato at the elf as well?
No. No, I don't want to be mean.
Okay.
I don't understand what's happening. Shell's just eating food in the corner trying to be okay.
Trying to understand this
I was kind of
land
hoping
world
that
humor.
roll would get me to hit him in the nuts.
I don't understand.
I'm satisfied.
All right. So we'll leave it as thus. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Drinks here, dinner here, coming back to the Drunken Dragon, and you take your rest.
Guess what? Level 6! Woo! Level 6!
Is that where we're gonna
Level
be episode?
6!
No. We'll end the episode when I say we end the episode.
Okay! Whee! Level 6!
So you guys go about your rest,
Where's my sheet?
and
You guys, I have counter charm now.
Me playing shit.
each of you has fairly pleasant dreams. Nothing too scarring. Just
No PBS.
no night terrors.
That's what.
Oh,
Well, I've got my nightcap on, so
I'm surprised.
I never have nightmares.
Ooh,
And-
no
I
night
kind of watched
terrors.
everyone die.
No fun.
I mean,
Also, I feel no guilt.
His best friend leave him, and none of us have night terror.
Shella, you're pretty shaken about the whole experience of yesterday, but as soon as the sun peers over the horizon, T-Vel is not even awake yet. There is a knock at Rune and Freddy's door.
Oh boy.
Oh,
hello. Go walk up to the door. Is there a little like peephole? So I can see
No,
through?
there is not a people.
There's not.
No people.
Open it up a crack. See who's on the other side.
You see a 5-foot, like dark blood red skinned tiefling with jet black hair that's like into a braid that falls maybe to like her mid back. Female.
Not me yet.
Can I help you?
I was told that there is a individual called Tal'Tayyib here.
He's kind of sleeping right now, but yes, he is in this room.
All right. If you'd be so kind to wake him up.
Yes. What is the purpose of you coming here?
I'm sent from De Rondor.
Ah, yes, that will definitely wake him up.
Okay.
So I just stand like a distance away from him. It's like, Rune, Darendor has sent someone to come get you. Okay, then I'm gonna start actually pushing him like, Rune. Someone sent Darendor for you here.
What?
Well, someone Darendor sent someone for you.
Darendor. Oh, and I just rapidly just put all my papers into my spellbook. It just get up.
They're outside the room waiting for you.
Right. I then reach underneath my pillow and take out my wand and look at it. Right.
Good luck. Have fun.
Right. And I just kind of pull my hood up and just walk, kind of like just briskly
To the doorway.
to the door.
She just stands there. Hello, are you Rune?
What is
I am
rumbling?
Rune to
I'm gonna
Rune,
go see
yes.
what's rumbling.
Hello, I'm Akta. I am De Rondor's senior understudy.
Oh. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Witchcraft. That noise is witchcraft.
No idea.
You are to report to him at midday today.
Midday. Right. Right. That makes perfect sense. Where should I meet him?
If you come to the palace, I will meet you at the front door.
Perfect.
Do not be late.
I should not be late.
Good day. She just turns and walks away.
Frederick,
Yeah.
is my heart still beating? I hold out my really pale hand.
I actually check and see if there's a pulse. I'm like, yeah, it's still you're good. I think it's actually beating very fast, really.
And then you hear her voice in the back of your head. Oh, and your friends are welcome to come too.
Did you hear that, Frederick?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
Message.
Right.
Actually, I know that spell. I don't know what he's talking about from what I heard, but if it's a spell, I know exactly what spell that is because I got the same one.
I open up my book again and organize all the papers, and this should help, Frederick. This should help. I was up most of the night. Hopefully I shall be better.
Yeah. Hopefully this helps you and makes you find what it is you want.
Well, now that Aman is not here, I need to stop relying on others to protect me.
What
Good
is the
thought
rumbling?
process.
Satan. It's the radiator.
No, it's
Right.
really bassy rumbling.
I shall meet you downstairs later.
No idea.
Yes?
Yeah, sounds good.
And this is where we're going to end the episode.